and Joshua. Joshua's going to help me out today since we're live streaming this and I can't be putting the phone up and down to, to harvest. So we'll give it a couple minutes, let some people get on. But pretty much, if you've seen our harvest videos, it's going to be basically the same thing except live, and it's not going to be as edited down so that you hear just sounds and things. What do you think, Josh?
We're going to get a lot of cucumbers. That's all I really have to say.
He says we're getting a lot of cucumbers. I haven't been down there, so I don't know what we're going to get. It's a little bit of a surprise. So I started a poll. Do you have a garden? It's just an easy yes or no poll. Okay, answer that one. Hi. Hello. How is everyone this morning? It's a nice foggy morning here. Perfect harvesting weather. Do you have anything you want to say before we get started?
Nope.
You excited?
Yep.
It might be hard to hear him because I'm wearing a microphone and he is not. So, you can hear him? Well, that's good. They can hear you.
Oh.
That's awesome. All right, so I think we should just get right into it. Let's we're going to start over here. Let me flip this around. All right. We're going to start with this beautiful, beautiful zinnia plant. So let me set you all up here so you can see. All right. All right, let's get started. So these are zinnias, and it's our first time growing these this year. And they did amazing. Definitely will be growing these again in the future. Joshua's got the basket. Thank you, Joshua. This is pretty much what I do on the harvest, except I tape it so that you guys only hear the cutting sound, which I think is pretty cool. I like it. So pretty much I'm just going to cut everything, all the zinnias that are fully open off the plant. And so far that's been working for us. Any questions, Josh?
Nope.
Okay. And then I leave the ones that aren't fully open yet, and we've just been seeming to get more and more flowers every time off of the plant. So I don't know if that's how you're supposed to do zinnias, but that's how I did them this year, and it seems to be working. So pretty much where I cut, when I cut one of these, and I'll just show this one for example, there's like two new shoots coming off here, the flower, so I cut right before them so that they're still there. And then it's just the flower with maybe a couple of leaves. And then as far as these go, we use the petals for salads. So let's move on. We have another zinnia plant over here. Let's see if I can get over there. The sweet potato vines have been literally taking over. Like this right here is a pathway. This is a pathway, and it has totally covered in this pathway right here. Totally covered it. So I'm just going to have to walk through them this time. And set it up here. All right. You want to do this one, Joshua?
Yep.
Okay, Josh was going to do this one. You're going to go cut. There you go. Just go ahead. You're not going to hurt him. At least I don't think. All right, Josh was going to cut those zinnias off. There's a lot more on this plant. This plant's been around for a little bit longer than the other one. So pretty much we ended up with 2 pink zinnias. So maybe next year we get more seeds and we try different colors. Yeah, there are a lot of sweet potatoes. That was just like the tip of the iceberg for how many sweet potatoes there are down here. I don't know what we were thinking. I guess we didn't think it would get this huge. It has literally taken over this garden. So we're not going to do a lot of harvesting in this area just because the only thing really in here is sweet potatoes and zinnias. We have a couple marigolds in here, but there's nothing ready to be harvested off of those. And we have some tomatoes. We have a tomato plant, but that's not ready to be harvested off of either. We do have some cucumbers over here though. Like we planted them on the other side and they sort of grew through. So we'll get some cucumbers before we leave. And then there'll be more cucumbers around the back. All right, Josh was doing a good job getting all those flowers. Yeah, that's sharp. So that plant right there, that dark green one next to the zinnias, is called a yucca. And Dad got that plant when we were doing our master gardener classes. And so pretty much they were like, they do like draw like numbers for like prizes and stuff. And he won the yucca plant. By the way, if you're looking for a pretty sharp plant to plant in your garden in the Northeast Texas area, it is done very well. We've done absolutely nothing to it. So, and then the zinnia decided to volunteer itself right next to it. So yes, we do get poked a lot. There's so many flowers on this one. I think you can leave the rest, Josh. There's barely any and they're all small. Besides, you got to leave something for the bees. So, pretty much a whole basket. And we only brought 2 baskets down. Oh no. All right, let's get cucumbers and then we'll go around the back. Let me see if I can get around here. Ooh, hitting the blackberry bush. All right. So we do have some yellowing cucumber plants. They don't look so hot, but we have lost a couple plants, but nothing worth anything. So it sort of grew. It's on the other side of this fence here, but some of it grew in and over to where our baby ducks and chicks are staying right now.
Vine died. Small one.
Yeah, we might have a dead vine here. But there's some cucumbers in there. You might need to go on the other side and cut that one. Nope, he's going to do it. He's going to cut it right there. Did you get it? Can you get it? Or do you need me to go around? Oh no, don't drop it in there. They will devour it. If you drop anything in there, they will eat it. Especially cucumbers, because I think that they've eaten some of them. Oh, yep, sorry. There you go. Is there any more? I don't see them. Oh, they're over there. There we go. That one's a pretty one. All right. So there won't be a lot of cucumbers on this side just because it's just a little portion of the vine that grew over. You can pull the fence apart so that you can get it out if you need to. Ooh, that's a big one. Uh-oh. We'll have to use it right away. That happens. Especially when they get stuck in the fence. let me grab another basket here. Yeah. Let's see. Here we go. Whoop. So we got so far. And that's what we're saying though, is like this is a tiny little portion of the garden. And we have a bunch of cucumbers on this side. Oh, those are on the other side, Josh.
Yep, here you
go. Okay. Do you save seeds from your garden? We try and have gotten pretty good with plants. But we're trying to get to doing everything. So it's time to make cucumbers. Yeah, we're going to be sharing a pickle recipe in the very, very near future. So stay tuned for that. All right. We're going to walk around back. So I'll flip this around here. Joshua's got the baskets. And
Good morning.
There's Dad.
Hello.
He brought a big tote down just in case. Just in case. Yeah. Yeah, you meant pickles. Yes. Yes. I figured that's what you meant when you said make cucumbers. All right. So here's some of our chickens and turkeys. The turkeys are in a cage right now because they're eating. And when they're eating, they eat different than what the chickens eat. So we have to put them where the chickens can't get to them. So they're just in there for a little. And then over here we have more gardens over here. Hang on, let me flip this around for you. That's an upside down pool that we're drying out. But over here, this is weedy. We rarely ever weed around here. But there's some broccoli that we're sort of letting go to seed. You can see there. Just been sort of letting it sit. More sweet potatoes. Brussels sprouts, that one got eaten a lot, but it looks so much better now. More sweet potatoes, lots of sweet potatoes. And then here's our grapevines. We sort of, as we walk down the fence, you'll see more of them. There's another one. That's Bailey's lemon tree in a pot. We have to have them in a pot here. There's another smaller grapevine. And then there's another little grapevine right there. So pretty much we're just going to walk down here. Okay, not much else to see walking down here. That was pretty much it. It's a great looking pot for the lemon tree. It is. Joshua here built he built it out of pallets. Joshua likes to build things out of pallets. Oh, I forgot. We do have something to harvest over here. So this was Jonathan's little experiment garden. He hasn't done anything with it in a while, which is why it's weedy, because he sort of just his plan was to only do it for the spring, but he sort of just like let it go after that, and it just kept going. So this is lettuce. We harvested a lot off of this, but we left it in here to bolt to get seeds from. And then here is some Swiss chard, and that's what we're going to harvest right now. So pretty much with this, you just snap it off. Snap off a few of the bigger leaves. There you go. Oh, okay, you want me to just throw it in the tote? Here's some more. So with the Swiss chard, this has been super easy to grow. Another new addition, and I'm super impressed with it. So grab this one too. We've gotten a lot off of just a few plants. If you happen to hear the cows in the background, it's because they're mooing at us. All right. That's what we got for Swiss chard. Here's Jonathan's new popcorn he planted this month, earlier this month. Oh, let's see what else is there. All right, there's pepper plants here. I don't think that there's any peppers. Let's take a look. I see some. I see this one, but that one's not quite big enough. And then on this plant, oh, that's pretty, but also not ready. There's another one down there. A little bit small yet. So I think we're just going to leave them for now. So let's see. Oh, but we just released a video about what we planted in July. And take a look. Little baby squash plants. They're so cute. And then there's a little baby cantaloupe over here. That's cool. It's awesome. And then we have, oh, and there's the watermelons that we did over here are finally getting bigger. Look, that is a watermelon. Not nearly big enough to pick yet, but it's a watermelon. Josh was saying there's a bunch. That's the only one I've seen, but I haven't been down here in a little bit, so I may have not seen them. All right, so next we're going to grab some of these marigolds. This plant has been doing fabulous. So pretty much, again, with the same thing, I just pick off the fully open blooms. Just like that. And then we do have tomatoes over here, but nothing to pick off of these anyway. And then for any Northeast Texas gardeners, if you've been struggling with your tomatoes producing fruit this year, I'm just going to let you know that everyone has. Talked to a lot of people, and they're all saying the same thing, that their tomatoes just won't produce fruit. All right, so, and then we have some more tomatoes over here. Here's one. I believe this is the large cherry variety. Joshua just got one. So that's pretty much like we've only been getting a few tomatoes at a time. And that's just pretty much how it's been. And we have a lot more plants than just a few tomatoes at a time. Oh, there's a Roma. Little Roma. And you can pick tomatoes, by the way, before they're ripe, and they will ripen. So we like to pick ours about like 2/3, halfway, 2/3 of the way done. So I think that's it as far as tomatoes go. Throw those in. I guess probably shouldn't put them in there because we're going to be putting more cucumbers in there. Josh was already getting more cucumbers. I'll throw those in there. Oh, that's a really big one. So with these, where it's like it's got spots in it, you can pretty much just cut the spots off and you're still okay. So part of organic gardening, you're going to end up with spots. Here's another one, but that one looks much nicer. Most of our cucumbers have come out looking nice. And then when we harvest, there's been a few that look like that. So to be expected. Produce from your garden is not supposed to look like produce from the grocery store. So he's looking in there, but the cucumber plants go all the way down to there. There's a lot of plants. So let's see if I can sit up here so I can help him, because there's a lot. Hang on. There we go. Did you get the two that were down here?
Yeah.
Oh, there's a big one. Oh, and there's one right there. I can see from here. There's one right there. See it? So there's a lot of little cucumbers on the plant, but here's one that we got. There's another one. Cucumbers are something that we've been doing really, really well with this year. And again, if you're a North Texas gardener, everyone's saying the same. Their cucumbers are doing amazing. So let me go put these in the basket. There we go. There's another one. I think that's a pickling cucumber. Maybe it looks like it. We have them all planted together, so I'm not really sure where they are. Oh, a little cherry tomato. Look at that. Oh, another little cherry tomato. Do you always harvest as a team? Not always. Sometimes someone comes down to help. But most of the time, like when I'm doing the videos and stuff, that's most of the time by myself unless I actually show another person. But sometimes some people want to help, but they don't want to be on camera. Oh, you're going to throw it? No, that's a good idea. Nope, I got it. We're good. So no, not always as a team. Sometimes. Hey Josh, I think I'm going to move these cucumbers to the tote because the basket's already full. Feel like that's what we should have done with the tote in the first place. All right, cucumbers are moved. Ready? Got it. Is there any more over here? On the side?
In there. Take another look from that side.
Okay, take a look from this side. Let's see. I'm not seeing any. Oh, yeah, there's a couple over here.
I'll just come back around then.
Okay, you're gonna come around and get those. I see a lot of little ones. Oh, there we go. Here. Oh, another pickling. I think this is a little big. Let's check this side. Oh, there's a really, really big yellow one. Right here. Right there, I see it. Right there. There we go. Wow. That's huge. Here. Look at that. That is a overripe cucumber for you. A very, very overripe cucumber. That is extremely yellow. So you can use these to save seeds from. They're great for saving seeds. And then we got this one too. And then the tote, I moved all the cucumbers to the tote. So that's where they all are. Joshua already got a few more. Everything is so green and beautiful. Most of it is, yeah. Most of it is. We have not had too much of an issue with brown and dying plants. Those are more pickling cucumbers, by the way. Here, let me move this so that I can carry it around. There we go. Couple more. Josh was cutting them off and throwing them there. Is there any more?
Just saw another one.
There we go. I guess you needed that tote. Yeah, probably a good thing that we got the tote. Because without it, we would have been carrying a lot of stuff back. Let's move a few things around here, make things simple. There we go. Do you see any more?
Where were the other two that you said?
Oh, you already got them.
Oh, they were over there?
Yeah, they were over there on that cage.
Nope, I think that's it.
He's a good cucumber hunter. I think that should be a professional job title for you.
Okay.
Professional cucumber hunter. All right. Let's go over here. Now, I think, and this would be exciting, that we may be getting our first ever elderberries. Possibly. Maybe. Like I said, I haven't been down here too much, so I don't know. Oh, yes. Yes, 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 yes. Look at that. Now, I know there's a lot of berries missing. The birds, we've been sharing them with the birds. Josh, you want to cut this right here?
Right at the base?
Yeah, right at the base. So pretty. Now, there is like 2 green berries on there. But if I waited for those to turn purple, we would probably have no berries left. So I'm going to take what I can get. That's so pretty, our first elderberry harvest. How exciting. That's so pretty. Does anyone else here grow elderberries? Let me know. And then, let's see, this one, there still seems to be a lot of green berries on it. What do you think?
I say cut it.
You say cut it?
Yeah.
Yeah, but a lot of them aren't dark purple yet. Like, even the ones that are light purple aren't going to be ready to use. By the way, for those of you who don't know, elderberries are poisonous until cooked. So make sure you do not eat elderberries right off your plant. It's important. Is there another one that's ready? Oh, that one has no green berries on it. Okay, go ahead, cut that one. There we go. I think that one might not have green berries on it over there. So from my understanding, this is our first time growing elderberries, but from my understanding, you just cut the whole thing off with the berries on it. There's another one.
Yeah.
I think that's it, but we have a lot of large clusters that are not ready yet. So it's exciting. First elderberries ever. I'm excited. I think Josh was excited. Those are so pretty too. All right, let me see what else is down here. Now I will check these plants over here. Just go take a look at everything while we're down here. It'll only take a minute. So that's asparagus. It's in a little bit of a weedy bed, but it's still doing fine. You can see it. This is it, the fern-like stuff. And then here we have a tree and a watermelon plant. That one's pretty and flowering. And then another tree and another watermelon plant. Actually, I think this is a couple watermelon plants.
2.
2?
2.
Okay, it's 2. And then there's nothing over here, nothing over here. Blueberry bushes. These were looking a little sad after the heat, I think, but they are looking a lot better. As you can see, there's a lot of new growth on this one. So I think the heat has backed off a little bit. They're doing a lot better. And then this is another tree and another melon plant. Actually, this is quite a few melon plants.
2, actually.
I think it's 3. But this is the one that we have the big melon on. So.
No, the one died.
Oh, it did. So pretty much that's what's growing. That's what we're harvesting. Now we're going to go up and we're going to see what's in the herb garden. I don't know how we're carrying all this up. I guess I'm going to drag the tote. All right, walking up. Hang on, give me a second. You've already seen all this again. Have you got any melons yet this year? So we should have gotten melons this year already, but we have not. I don't know why. It sort of seemed that their growth was stunted when summer hit. Again, it might be just because it was so hot, and it was hot earlier than it should have been. But it's what it is. Better late than never. I'm just glad we're probably going to get some this year. So And then we're just gonna head up now, herb garden, see what we can get. We're walking past everything I already showed you, like the broccoli, the Brussels sprouts, that kind of stuff. Let's see. Put this tote down here. And then this is our pretty rose bush. It's a knockout rose. These things flower all year long. And then over here is the herb garden. There's some turmeric. That's not ready to be harvested. Some basil. We do have tansy to harvest. That stuff's pretty. I've never seen it like a yellow flat flower like that. And then maybe Josh wants to come over and he can cut some of these bigger leaves off the bottom. Yeah, like these, like the fern looking ones. And then, question, cut back the comfrey. Don't cut back the comfrey. I'll come back to it. But it's a massive, massive, massive plant now because we haven't really harvested anything off of it for a little while now. So let's put these in the basket. And then we have our little surprise plant, yarrow. That one's not ready. Those are pretty. Don't cut back, okay? We are not going to cut back. I'm good with not cutting back. We have so much comfrey. We do not need any more. Oh, here's some tansy leaves. Josh will just cut those. Okay. Have a little calendula flower here. It's pretty. And then we have, this is bergamot. Now I have just come out and like grabbed some leaves and we like wanted it in tea or anything, but there has been no flowers yet. It's probably just not old enough. Echinacea. And then here we have feverfew, but I need to go put this stuff down first. Oh, and I almost forgot. We have chamomile here. Gotta harvest the chamomile. The chamomile has been a great addition to our garden. Absolutely loving it. It makes the best tea. Like nothing you've ever tasted before. So fresh. And I can even smell it right now. Just pulling off the flowers. All right, let's put this in somewhere. I don't know where yet. Why don't we put it in here? Put it inside those leaves. There we go. And then just feverfew. There we go. Pretty much just pull the flowers off. Josh was helping me pull some flowers off too. Thank you. So some of these look a little bit sad. Again, I think it was just the early heat. They'll probably recover. They seem like they're starting to. All right, got that feverfew. We'll put that on this side leaves because these look very similar to the chamomile. So we'll just keep those on separate ends. And then there is oregano here. Actually just seem to be getting pretty tall. Pull some of that. This stuff's really pretty. And pretty much impossible to kill. So far we haven't killed it, so. This stuff has gotten super huge and bushy. This stuff's really pretty. Smells great too. All right, let's go put this in the basket. Put it in this one with the flowers. Then we just got some peppermint. Now the only reason I'm harvesting this is because the bed ends like here, and we have some outside the bed in the grass. So just trying to keep it out of the grass if we can. So I'm just pulling this stuff up by the roots in the grass. That stuff smells great too. There we go. Thank you. Some more in the grass right here. All right, I think that's everything in the grass. We got that. Put that over here. You want to bring the tote over here? Yeah. And that other basket. All right, we're just going to walk over here so I can show you guys everything. Josh was bringing the rest of the stuff. There we go. All right. So a little recap before we end here. We got cucumbers, tansy, chamomile feverfew, zinnias, marigolds, oregano, peppermint, elderberry, yarrow, calendula, echinacea, Swiss chard, and then the tansy flowers are in that basket. So, did you all enjoy this? And because if you did, I can mix it up between doing live garden harvest and the regular videos that we do, or I can just do the videos. I probably wouldn't trade doing the videos for streaming all the time because we harvest a lot. So you guys can let me know. And thanks so much for joining us on this live stream. Make sure you guys have given the stream a thumbs up. If you guys want to be notified when we are live streaming or when we put out a new video, make sure you're subscribed. And let me know in the comments after. You guys can let me know in the comments if the stream is done what you guys prefer. So see y'all soon. Bye. Joshua wants to say bye. Bye.